Hey, what's up everybody? Tony with Lido Loca here with a little news about traveling to Cuba. Alright guys, so for the longest time whenever I talk about, we went to Cuba in 2017, whenever I talk about going to Cuba or I'm in a live stream and they're talking about Cuba, there's always at least one person out there saying the government says don't go to Cuba. I finally went and looked it up, and sure enough, for the longest time there was a travel advisory saying maybe you should not go to Cuba. Just a little bit of the history. We went to Cuba in September of 2017, and shortly after that there were reports of mysterious symptoms that the embassy employees were coming down with. It seemed like some sort of biological attack where auditory systems, hearing were affected, but the government could never pinpoint what the source was, and so warning went out that said you should not go to Cuba. Now in early 2018 the State Department revamped their travel advisory system, and now they have a 4-point system going from least severe to most severe, and this is what they are. Level number 1 is exercise normal precautions when traveling. Now most of your friendly nations, partner nations, that's what the travel advisory is going to say. Just do normal travel safety when you travel to these places, no worries. Level number 2 is exercise increased caution. Now on this warning level there might be some certain situations that you want to avoid, and normally the State Department advisory will give you some very specific things what to avoid when you travel to a country that is under level 2. Level 3 is reconsider travel. Now while not strictly prohibiting travel to nation with a level 3 threat level, there is a laundry list of things that you want to avoid, and so many that the State Department would say, really, do you really want to go there? And then number 4 is do not travel. This is the most severe warning. If a country has a level 4 ranking, government is basically telling you don't go to that country at all under any circumstance. So what's the story with Cuba? Again, there was a different ranking system at the end of 2017 after those attacks happened, after the people reported those symptoms. Cuba really became a you should not go there kind of country, pretty severe under the old system. Now when 2018 rolled around, they revamped it. They were actually threat level 3. It was a reconsider spot and laundry list of things that the government said you should avoid. But the big news is that on the 23rd of August, the travel advisory threat level moved from a level 3 to a level 2 for Cuba. As time's gone by, the US government's reevaluated, they've lessened the threat level. Now just to give you some idea, other countries that are on the level 3 level are like Russia and Turkey. Cuba was at that same level. Now on August the 23rd, threat level 2 for Cuba, and really the big advisory, they still cite the reason for the advisory at all is the unsolved symptoms that the U.S. Embassy workers had reported. The big warning is stay away from Hotel Nacional and Hotel Capri when you go to Havana. But other than that, they're not really putting a lot of restrictions on traveling to Cuba. Just want to jump on really quick, 2 reasons, just to say that the travel advisory had changed on August the 23rd, moving from threat level 3 to threat level 2 for Havana, and also to tell you Havana was a wonderful experience and I would do it again. We are potentially going to cruise to Cuba again. Hopefully this clears it up. Until I started thinking about this story, I'd never really gone to travel.state.gov, which is the State Department's website that deals with these travel advisories. Any nation that you're traveling to, it's worth typing that into the search filter to see if the US government has any guidance on whether or not you should go there. That's the news this morning. Travel advisory changes for Cuba. If you like this kind of content, hit the like button. If you're new to Lido Loca, hit the subscribe button with a notification bell on to get notified for all the new videos. Come join us on our social media, and especially over on Facebook at the Lido Loca Cruising Community. It's where the Loca fam lives. And again, my name's Tony for Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on Lido.